This is Kaija, a girl who believes she has her life together.
I do.
She indeed does not. She wakes up early every morning,
See? Now you're getting it.
early enough to hit snooze 3 times.
So unnecessary.
She's a full-time teacher, a full-time grad student, and a treat maker.
That's accurate.
She's faith-led.
Absolutely.
She is not perfect by a long shot, but she's choosing to be obedient. This channel isn't about having it all figured out. It's about becoming...
I can live with that.
Thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? I made plans with you, and I won't let them fall through. I think I lied for you.
Y'all, I'm back, baby. Ah! Hold on, pause. But on a serious note, if you are watching this, that means you have literally made it to 2026. That means God has handpicked you to make it again yet another year. Let's thank God for that. 2025, oh baby, that took me through there. I'm talking about while we all
Take me through that, take me through that. Take me through that, take me.
No, I don't want to go. I had to learn everything the hard way. But we are here for the rebrand, and that is what this video is all about. Just things I had to learn the hard way that is staying in 2025. So while I am telling y'all the little lessons I've learned the hard way that's staying in 2025, I'm gonna be doing my little makeup, okay? Yeah, let me tell y'all, I'm blind for real, so if I'm squinting, don't mind me, okay? Lesson number 1, the first thing I had to learn is literally that everyone don't deserve access to you. Everyone don't deserve access to you, okay? Friends, some of your family members, relationships. Take what you will. Because if you anything like me, a giver like me, that could be your worst nightmare. I had to sit and literally learn the hard way that all of that energy that you like put out for other people, it's gonna eventually drain you, especially if you're not doing it for yourself, you know? So stop giving all these people that much access to you. Even, and that can be showing up, it can be emotionally, it can be physically. Like, y'all, protect your peace. Lesson number 2, motivation will literally leave you hanging. I'm talking about hanging, but you know what won't leave you hanging? Consistency. Consistency. Once again, motivation will leave you hanging, but consistency won't. I can be motivated all day long. I can be motivated all day long. Like, oh yeah, today I feel like I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna eat better, I'm gonna do that. But if you ain't setting that routine and actually being consistent, you're screwed. You're screwed. Don't be like me and have all the motivation in the world, can't never finish nothing. But if you're not showing up and being consistent, it's gonna fail. Set that routine. Set that routine. Get in the swing of doing things consistently, okay? And if you're consistent, I promise you're gonna see results, all right? Lesson number 3 that I had to learn the hard way. God's timing will humble you, okay? God's timing will humble you, all right? But it'll also heal you. Literally this year, Kaija Tania was trying to move on her own time, man. Her own way, you know? The guy said, who are you feeling like? Okay, buddy? who are you feeling like? You know? You just got to know and trust that God's timing is the perfect timing. And everything happens, it falls, and it unfolds just as it's supposed to. Lesson 4 that I had to learn is that rest isn't laziness. Take that time to rest, okay? Take that time to rest. Also, I'm not a makeup artist, okay? So if you see me using a wrong brush or doing something wrong or not how you do it, take it up with your mama, okay? Like, for real, like, take that time to rest. Rest isn't laziness. Let me just say, girl, let me just tell y'all, the eyebrows, forever sisters and not twins. Not too much. And they thick as crap. They are thick as crap. Like, I ain't got my eyebrows arched, so it's harder. It's gonna be harder to do a little sculpting, okay? Just disregard. Lesson number 5. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your healing. You just don't. And I know it's so much easier said than done because, of course, y'all already know how I had to learn it the hard way. But truly, like, you really don't owe anyone an explanation for your healing. Some lessons are literally private. Some lessons are private for a reason. And not to go too deep into this topic because I'm really just trying to give y'all like bits and pieces without trying to give y'all a story. But with this point, I had to literally like realize that when I was explaining myself, it was delaying my healing. Literally. Literally, you know? Like, why don't you come around anymore? Why are you pulling back? Why are you... Girl, you don't owe them no explanation. You don't. If they can't... Because at the end of the day, sometimes people don't really want to know to understand. They just want that access and they want to be nosy. Okay? They want to be nosy. Like, for real. Like, people just be wanting to be nosy. Like, I shared something, right? The girl I was talking to, she go, oh my God, you didn't tell me about that. Like, what's tea? It ain't tea. This is my life. This is my life. What are you talking about? What's tea? It ain't no tea. What? Have you lost it? I'm getting mad all over again. But I digress, okay? Like, stuff like that will delay you from your healing. And you have to understand, you have to realize that, you know, privacy, it doesn't mean that you're trying to catch a secret. You just, it ain't your business. Huh? Okay, well, all of that being said, it brings me to lesson 6, okay? Sometimes silence, I forgot, hold on, let me check 1 second. Silence is sometimes the loudest boundary, you know? And I had to learn that the hard way, y'all already know. Silence felt uncomfortable for me. Silence felt very uncomfortable, okay? Especially for a yapper. If you're a yapper, it's gonna feel uncomfortable for you. You always felt like you had the need to defend yourself or explain your case. And, you know, God had to tell me, baby, I got this. I'll clear your name. You ain't gotta say nothing. You ain't gotta go toe for toe. Let me handle it, you know? But of course, just let me say this one thing. Had learned the hard way that that's not always the way, okay? Let God clear your name. Simple. Let him clear your name. Responding to everything will literally drain you. Trying to clear up every misunderstanding will drain you. It will. Don't y'all love Juvia? What I had to realize, because I keep saying y'all, and I'm really talking about me, okay? Every situation don't need closure. I know. I know. I know. I know. You gotta accept the fact that some situations don't need closure. They just need distance. And you will have or get your closure within that alone. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. And to be honest, silence isn't weakness. It's your strength, boo. I thought I ate with that one. I don't know. But yeah. What's the number 7? I think we're on 7. Are we? Discipline is self-love in real time. Like, we really gotta come to the realization that discipline isn't gonna always feel soft. So all this soft girl era, yeah, by all means. But this year, my soft girl era is not me being so gentle, which it is good. I can work on. I ain't gonna lie. Discipline don't feel soft. And that's where I'm at right now. I spit, sorry. Discipline don't feel soft. Nothing about that feels soft. Okay? When is you choosing your future self? And that right there, my friend, is very much soft. Very much soft. To me, at least. You know? And all of that may look different to different people. Like to me. I'm so tired of that though.
Door. Open.
We know. And I just had to learn, y'all, you know, that discipline is me doing what I said I was gonna do. Even when nobody was watching. Even when nobody's watching, I'm still doing what I said I'm gonna do. It goes hand in hand with integrity. Now we're on lesson 8, I think. Growth is uncomfortable before it looks beautiful. You know, sometimes people expect growth to look aesthetically pleasing, calm, exciting, but that can be dead sometimes. Growth showed up in loneliness. Growth showed up in sorrowness, you know. And I had to take heed to the fact that becoming can also mean letting go. Food for thought. That ugly middle that you're going through is a part of the process. More than likely, if it feels uncomfortable, it means it actually may be working. Okay? So don't be trying to be messy. Don't be trying to be messy out there. Alright? God removes things and people for your protection. Okay? He's not punishing you, boo. He's preparing you. Don't look crazy, guys. I'm new to this, not true to this. And last but not least, lesson 10. God will strip all distractions before he give you any directions. For me, that's what it was for me. Okay? I literally felt like, you know, everything was being removed all at once for me. I was confusing loss with punishment. But you know, I had to realize God was just creating space. He was creating space for him to be able to speak and for me to be able to hear. I had to realize is that understanding clarity is just when I surrendered. So note that clarity comes after surrender. Those were my 10 hard lessons that I learned in 2025 that I will absolutely not be taking into 2026. Okay, so this is the final look or whatever. Yeah, some slight child, because I'm going to wipe this off in a minute and get my butt in the bed, okay? But I really just wanted to come on here and just come back even stronger, come back even harder. 3 times is a charm. This is my 3rd time starting YouTube again. But hey, God got me this time. Different mindset, different focus. I'm in a different space. 2025 has really been a pivotal point in my life to where, you know, God is saying, I gave you these materials. This is what you're supposed to do. You know what you're supposed to be doing. 2026, lock in. Here because y'all know that I have to leave y'all with a little scripture that's going to tie all of this together and send y'all on y'all very merry way. We read in Proverbs 16:9, and it reads, the heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. Write it down, guys. Make it plain. Don't go exactly your way. Know that God got it doing that for a reason, okay? Well, I will see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, turn on those post notifications, and do your thing, okay? See y'all next time.